Go. Hey there everybody, this is Shanigo. Welcome back to more Tiny Toons Adventures Redux. We're pretty much doing the entirety of World 2 today. This one, when I originally did this, this is one of the stages where basically I did better in the original playthrough than I did this one. It's particularly, well, you'll see where it is. It's particularly the second section, and you'll probably notice why. Aside from the fact that I've actually not played this game in like 9 years or so, or 9-10 years. But anyway, as it said, it's the Western movie stage, and the main gimmick here is to be using your dash to use certain things. Like, you can knock these barrels over by sliding after a dash, and it's how you get rid of those guys in the windows there. If you don't get rid of them, they start throwing tomatoes at you, so you might want to avoid that. I mean, this one you can actually get with the drop kick if you stand on the top barrel and try and jump well enough. But yeah, fun fact, that gimmick actually doesn't get shown like again in the rest of the game. I'm trying to dash up to this wall here. I was thinking I'd jump and then do a dash, but you can actually do the dash from the top of the hay bale here and just jump and you get the thing here. And the reason why is because it's got a crystal carrot here for a health up, and a health up thing anyway. So then we come to like some sort of gateway here with the jump rope, and you gotta jump rope 10 times in order to progress. The speed of this is also dependent on difficulty. It actually is slower on the lower difficulties, so you might be expecting it to be slower in other difficulties. Oh yeah, it is. It's significantly faster in challenge difficulty. Really easy to mess it up, because if you mess it up, the character resets back to 10, you have to do it all over again. This section is basically just climb up, just get rid of the dogs that are going running around. Don't bother with the crystal carrots unless you do something stupid like that and get hit, because the chandelier falls on your head and you'll get hurt. And especially the challenge difficulty when you have limited amounts of hit points, and we're only going to have 2 hit points for like the vast majority of this level. So yeah, looking forward to that. But anyway, apparently Montana Max has gotten away with all the valuables in the building. We better go chase him out. And yeah, as I said, on Children of Creative level ends here, but on the other difficulties, nope, we're treated to the train. And the train is basically the bane of my existence when I originally did, when I was doing this playthrough, this particular playthrough. It's an auto-scroller. It's one of those particular types of auto-scrollers where you hit the left side of the screen, you die. Also, those next, they will catch you and you have to dash out of them. Otherwise, they're going to catapult you to the left-hand side of the screen, and you die. There's also a big dash section coming up right here. Stand where I am when the game prompts you to dash. If you stand too far to the right there, you will get caught up in the wall, and you can't really do anything. Also, incidentally, say hi to the only instance of the Golden Go-Go Dodo trophy there, which gives you invulnerability for a while. And yes, that is the only time you actually see it in game. I haven't actually seen it anywhere else. In fact, if it is anywhere else, I actually don't know where it is. Again, there I go, just showing off the layering issues with the final animation if you push onto an object. So with these sections, I believe you can actually just jump to them normally, but I've had issues trying to do that, so yeah, not going to happen. It's safe just to stand where I am, the second thing before the end, and then do a dash jump. Which you kind of have to do for the third one anyway, because the game actually prompts you to do just that. And you might think you're not going to make it, but you actually do. And here's pretty much the first checkpoint of this stage. I tried doing something there. I believe you can actually get up to the top of the train, and then you can just like stay on top of the screen all the way through this, so you don't actually have to deal with this particular section here. You only really need to kill the guy on the right hand side, the one with the billy club and the big jumper. Both take 2 hits to kill. But if you get far enough in the stage, then the one on the left just walks away. By the way, there's actually a hidden carrot in the compartment, so you don't actually have to get the crystal carrot. Not the crystal carrot, the silver carrot. So here's a mid-boss. He's pretty easy. You can just jump over his stick when he enlarges it, when he lengthens it, and you just drop kick him. It takes about 5 hits. So the auto scroll continues, and now we have to do platforming on small platforms with an auto scroll, and the game does the thing where it does do the fast one before the one that you're not supposed to. And who's throwing those bricks? But it's Arnold. You can hit him. I believe he takes 5 hits, and he spouts a lot of stars when he dies. When he does that. This is also another place where you can easily mess up on, because the episode 2 routes to get there actually got the top route. The top route actually has a health pipe, has a golden carrot. At the top, the bottom route doesn't. And eventually you get to the end of the train, you actually stopped here because this next part's scripted. As soon as the auto scroll hits near the end, you automatically dash and you take into essentially the boss of this level. Which, again, more auto scrolling, but yeah. The boss of this level is the train, and I kind of failed a lot of the train. The dropkick is actually your best friend here, because it does give you invulnerability flames if you actually drop into something like the steam vents. Then you're not going to get hurt, you'll just hear you hit something, so that's that. Now it's actually the smokestack here that actually gave me a lot of issues. I tried to teabag the top of it though and got hit for my troubles. And then I tried to drop kick it and then I got hit anyway. It is my honest opinion that it takes far too many hits for it to destroy it. So do a dash, jump over it, jump over to the black part of it because it won't actually harm you, and then jump off from the other side. Down the ladder, and then you kill these particular steam vents because they will hurt you. And you can actually do it quick enough. There's another steam vent there, and it is guarding an extra life, so I would recommend getting that. You probably noticed already, I mean I mentioned it in the first video, a little bit of inconsistency with the lives I had between this video and the first video, because I had to redo the first video again, so that's why. But yeah, there's an extra life, and that's pretty much it. As soon as you get onto the platform on the right, just head right and wait for the game to stop you from progressing any further. You're a little bit too slow on that, those fires will hurt you, and you're going to have to do a quick little dash slide in order to deal with that. Yeah, then you just have to wait for the auto scroll to stop scrolling, and then yeah, basically the level's done at this point, but just like this cutscene here. Making an atypical reference to a film that had Western elements in, and as you can tell by the fact that there's a mild no sign, you might already be able to guess what's pretty much going to happen here, even though it's pretty much not like when it happened in that film. But oh well, let's go 8 miles an hour and leave this stage. Fun fact, when I originally did this, I wanted to put in a Back to the Future clip there, but copyright says no. But anyway, this video's minigame is actually my favourite of the minigames, actually. And I'm kind of surprised that they actually got it, because all the good minigames, when I play this game, I never get the good minigames. I played this after like the 9 years since I played the game originally as the Let's Play, and all I got was Bingo and the Mystery Weight Challenge, which we haven't actually seen yet in this playthrough. Spoiler alert, we will actually see it. But this one's my favourite one, along. I was also Hungry by Hampton, but I never actually end up playing that because it never shows up. But the game explains it. Basically, you just got to hit the ball, hit it 15 times in a row, you get an extra life, and the ball speeds up. Basically, like I said, I like this game because it's relatively easy, but sometimes I kind of over-predict where the ball goes and I completely screw up and miss the ball. It is quite easy to actually not get an extra life, but thankfully you have like people running into the room, characters running into the room, and if you hit them, then you can get a certain thing from them. If you hit Clumsy Coyote, The timer stops for a little while. If you hit the little beeper, the Roadrunner XP, you get an extra life. And if you hit the purple bird there, whose name escapes at the moment, the ball speed goes down. But I managed to somehow hit the little beeper there. Somehow, I don't know how that works. But yeah, thanks again hitting a few of the time stops in a row and not screwing out, which I think is probably this particular bit here. I actually managed to hit the ball. I think I managed to get it up to 29 times in a row. And I was about to hit the 30th one and the timer goes. So yeah, that's pretty much how this minigame goes. I'm actually going to leave you here, but I'm actually going to put the bloopers of my complete and utter failures of failing the train in this after this. So yeah, take care, and I will see you guys later. Ciao.